Welcome to this course. You've made the best choice if you want to get going with your new podcast as quickly as possible with the easiest steps and the simplest tools. If you follow along in the lessons and complete the actions, then your podcast will be up and running in 5 days' time. I take you through the exact steps to achieve this because it's exactly what I do in running my own podcast. My podcast is an important part of my brand because it establishes my authority on the topic. I can bring other experts in to give my audience even more value, and it's fantastic content and a source of traffic to my products. In this course, you will learn how to set up your podcast in Anchor FM, establish podcast goals, the category of your podcast, and make sure you get it done by burning your boats. Plan your podcast format and frequency, set up the title, the artwork, the description, and your public podcast site. You'll script or jot down talking points for your first 3 podcast episodes. You'll also script an intro, which you will record and then can add to all your episodes. You'll record the episodes, you'll record your trailer episode, you'll record the intro, solo, and interview episodes. Then you'll combine it and edit all of that audio. You'll add titles, descriptions, you'll schedule episodes, and then you'll update your plans and promote your podcast. Then your podcast is launched and you can find it on Spotify. Listen and share links to your podcast and update your plan for taking your podcast to the next level. You will learn and apply all these steps in this course. But when I look back on my podcast journey, I've learned 2 things very clearly, which I want to teach you right now before we get started. Number 1, the most important thing was to get your podcast out there. And I'm so glad I didn't delay. I just got it done. And I want you to have the same benefit. Just get going, and your learning and ongoing improvements will be much greater than if you keep putting it off in the hope of starting perfectly. And secondly, I wish I had been able to learn from a course like this one. This course is the simple blueprint I wish I had had when I was thinking about starting. I didn't need the advanced and complex tools. I wanted to get started quickly, but I wasn't clear on exactly what I needed to do. Now that I've started and figured it all out, with this course, you will have all of that absolutely clearly laid out for you. So, 5 days. Are you up for it? I'm going to be here to help you get it done. And if you set the time aside to do this course properly and complete the actions each day, then I guarantee you will have a podcast up and running in 5 days' time. And if you don't, please get a refund. You have nothing to lose, but you could gain a whole podcast and a new platform to get your message out and grow your brand. In just 5 days, you could be a podcaster. There's a section for each of the 5 days and a checklist for each day so that you can keep track of exactly what you need to do. The only tools you will need is a computer, and you'll need to set up a free account on the website anchor.fm. You won't need any fancy audio editing tools, and all the lessons include demonstrations. So actually there is no excuse. Easy and free tools, clear and simple explanations, checklists for you to monitor your progress, and in just 5 days, you could have achieved your goal. So get started with your lessons today, do the activities, and make progress on your goals. Remember to introduce yourself, rate and review the course, download the resources, ask questions, and take advantage of all the value we have packaged for you in this course. Also remember to join our exclusive student success community for even more help, and a safe space to get the information and updates you need. The Facebook group is a lifeline for help anytime you need it with your studies and in any of our courses. When you get your certificate at the end of the course, please do share it on LinkedIn, and in your post include the hashtag Peter Alkema. We'll see your post and we'll share it and celebrate in our networks, which will boost your profile and help you grow even more. Also, remember to switch on your email notifications so that you get future updates to the course. We are constantly adding new lessons, making announcements, and sharing promotional and educational updates, all of which will continue to help you develop your skills and achieve your goals. So let's get started with your lessons.